Hi guys, today I'm going to be showing you a VHS tape haul. And I did get all of these VHS tapes on eBay from one seller. I got them for a really good deal too. I believe it was only like $100 or so, 118 for I believe 34 VHS tapes. So without further ado, the first movie I got was Panic Room featuring Jodie Foster, and it also has Kristen Stewart, a young Kristen Stewart in it. And this is such a classic in my house. We love that movie. We watched it at a really young age, but it's still really good, and I love to watch it all the time. And then I got the Tommy DePola. I don't think I'm pronouncing that right. It's like a video library movie. It's just like a kid's movie. I just really like the animation on the back, and it's sealed, so I just threw that in my cart and got it. And the next movie that I got was Steel Magnolias with Sally Field and Dolly Parton. There's so many good actresses in this. I'm not going to read all their names off, but they're all amazing. And this movie is so sad, but so good. So I would definitely recommend that. Steel Magnolias is a classic. Very, very, very depressing though, but I'm not going to spoil it if you haven't seen it. Then The First Wives Club, rest in peace, Diane Keaton. This is such a good movie. I love this movie. Those three women all had such great chemistry, and I just think this is a wonderful movie that I had to pick up and had to have in my collection. I plan on doing a whole collection video sometime soon, so be prepared for that. And then I got Stuart Little. Very good movie. I saw this as a kid. So nostalgic. I like the second one too. They didn't have that, so I didn't get it. But the first one is amazing, amazing. And I believe that was actually Estelle Getty's last movie, which is Sophia and the Golden Girls. Then I got Hansel and Gretel with Delta Burke. I've never seen this one, but I love Hansel and Gretel. And if you know me, that's one of my favorite stories, like favorite folktale stories. So I had to pick that up and absolutely had to have that in my collection. The more the merrier. And then I got this really cute, kind of sad movie called Grandpa, and it's kind of like lost media. There is the movie is on YouTube if you want to watch it, but I just had to have the VHS tape because I watched it and I was like, I need this in my life and to be able to watch it whenever I need to. And then I got Scooby-Doo, the very first one. I already have the second one on VHS, but I needed to get the first one. And I'm so glad. I actually saw this movie in theaters as a child. My mom took me and my sister. So that was awesome. Full circle moment to have it on this physical media format, VHS tape. So I'm very glad that I got that. So excited to watch it. And then I got What Lies Beneath. Such a good movie. If you've never seen it, go and watch it. It doesn't have like the best reviews online, but I think it's hilarious. And I am always saying, your wife randomly. I just think it's hilarious. So, but I mean, not really, but I just like that movie a lot. This movie is kind of like an inside joke between me and my best friend and my sister. We saw this at a game store / video store like 10, 20 years ago almost now. And it's called Christina's House. And we just think it's so funny. The previews for it, we used to see it. So I had to get it so we could watch it. And I just think it's so cringe, but in the best kind of way. And then, of course, Mrs. Doubtfire. Great movie. Such a classic. Rest in peace, Robin Williams. Sally Field there too. It's just such a good, feel-good movie. And then I got a movie by Beatrix Potter, and it's called The Tale of Peter Rabbit and Benjamin Bunny. It has 2 episodes on it. The other episode is listed below, or 3 episodes, I think, actually. But that's just a cute little kids movie. I just like to have that playing in the background. And I also got Franklin. If you've never seen this show, I love, love, love Franklin. I still watch it. I don't care what anybody says. It's so like feel good, calming. And if you have children especially, put that on. And I don't know, it's such a good movie, a good show. And there's also a Christmas movie too. So I'd watch that too. And then I got this classic, The Indian in the Cupboard. And I just adjusted the camera, apparently. But this is such a good movie. I love this movie, and I already tested this one, and it works beautifully. But this just reminds me of being a kid, so I had to have that movie. And if you have never seen it, I totally recommend you see that movie, like tonight, immediately, because it's so good. And then I got It Takes Two with Mary-Kate and Ashley. This is such a good movie. It's kind of like almost, I guess, like The Parent Trap, but very similar to that, but just with actual twins. And I'm a twin too. If nobody knew that, now you know. I'm an identical twin too, so I totally relate to those two girls. But I love that movie. And then, of course, I had to get The Parent Trap too to go with it, because that movie is a classic too, and they're just both such good movies. And if you're having a bad day at all, these movies just totally bring you out of whatever funk you're in, and it just, I don't know, it just makes you feel warm and fuzzy inside, like you're a kid again. And I don't really care about the writing on the VHS clamshell. I don't care about that kind of stuff. I mean, I'm a collector, but for a movie like that, I don't care. Then I got Lilo and Stitch, and I love this movie. I forgot how much I love this movie until I watched this movie on VHS. I already tested it. Oh my gosh, it's kind of sad, honestly. There's like some sad parts, but it's also like has a nice happy ending, and it's just great. And then I got the Rugrats movie, and there's the orange VHS cassette, the famous orange. Love those. This movie's great. I really like all the Rugrats movies, honestly. I like Rugrats too in general, like the old Rugrats. I just think it's just so nostalgic, but also so amazing. And then I got Finding Nemo. I didn't even know they made this on VHS, but when I saw it, I'm like, I need to get that too. And this movie is also kind of sad. I don't know why all these movies make me so sad, but you know, there's always a happy ending, at least in the end. And then I got The Prince of Egypt. This movie is a classic. They're all classics, all the ones I got, but this movie especially. It reminds me of being like 6 or 7 years old, or however old I was when it came out, and seeing it and watching it is just so like surreal. I can't explain that, but such a good movie. Cheaper by the dozen. And then, oh, look at Alison Stoner at the top. But I love this movie. I remember whenever I think of FedEx, I think of Cheaper by the Dozen. I love this movie, and I remember visiting my cousins in Ohio and watching this movie with them for the first time. Don't you love that red clamshell, by the way? It's pretty cool. But that movie is just hilarious, and I actually saw a reel on Instagram that made me want to get it. And then I got Lion King, Simba's Pride, the second movie. This is hilarious. I feel like I quote this movie a lot, especially like the music is just funny. But I like The Lion King a lot, and the second one's good too. It's not as good as the first one, but it's really still good. And then I got Madeline. This movie is really funny because me and my mom and sister loved watching this movie. So I already have it on DVD, but when I saw they had the VHS version of it, I had to get that too. But this movie is really good. I just think of Something Is Not Right, that nun lady. And I don't know, it's just such a funny movie. If you've never seen it, you should definitely watch it. It's definitely a little corny, but good. And then I got Ice Age, the very first Ice Age. This one's really good. It's what started it all. It's my favorite Ice Age of all of them. My most watched Ice Age, but I also didn't know they made this on VHS too, so I had to get that when I saw it there to add to my collection and have it be part of my nostalgia land. And then I got Rugrats in Paris. There's the orange VHS cassette tape again. This movie, I feel like I remember more than the other one. But this movie, this movie's also sad. They're all sad to me for some reason. But my favorite part of this movie is the sequence when the princess is singing the Reptar song. I think that song is really underrated and just so good. And then I got Air Bud. Love this movie. This movie made me love golden retrievers. I just think that he's so cute, and it's just a good movie in general. I need to watch it like more closely because I was kind of working on my computer when I was testing that, but it's a great movie. And then I got The Wild Thornberrys with Eliza Thornberry, of course. I like that image of her on the elephant, but this movie is really good. I'd recommend it if you've never seen it to watch it. It's just so good. And I think that it's also underrated, and people need to talk about that more, than they do, because it's just so good. And actually, I think I went and saw that in theaters too as a kid. And then I got the Care Bear movie, the second one. The first one is better, but the second one is still very good. And I already tested this one, and it works perfectly. I really like this movie. It has all the Care Bear movies have good like lessons for your kids if you ever want to let them watch it. And then I got Joseph King of Dreams. Now I have Chicken Run on VHS, and every time I watch it, they show this for a preview. So I figured I had to get it because I keep seeing the preview and I'm like, I need to just have it so I can actually watch the movie. Now I've never seen this one, but I have seen The Prince of Egypt. So I just figured it would be a good thing to add to my collection. Then I got Beatrix Potter, the Tale of the Flopsy Bunnies, and Mrs. Tittlemouse. Kind of an interesting name, but those bunnies on the front cover are so adorable. That's what made me want to get the movie, honestly. And I didn't even know that there was a soundtrack on there. But you'll see that in a second when I pull it out of the VHS, because I'm going to pull it out of the sleeve, that it actually is broken. So that was a little disappointing, but considering that I didn't even know that it was coming with that, I guess it's not really that big of a deal, but I'm going to still keep it because I'm weird like that. And I might as well just keep it in the sleeve where I found it. So yeah, it's broken though, unfortunately. It would have been nice to listen to it, but you know, that's just how things go sometimes. Now watch me struggle while I put this back in there. And the next movie that I got is Arthur's Perfect Christmas. I thought this was so cute. I love the popcorn on the garland that DW is holding. And I don't really have anything Arthur related, so I figured I would get this just for the holiday seasons to come. But I watch Christmas movies all year long. I'm one of those people. So I had to get that. I just thought that was really adorable. And I like that as an hour-long special. You know, I can throw that in the VHS player and just let it go and not worry about having to change it anytime soon. And then Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius. I love this movie. I remember when it came out. I love the show, but I saw this VHS tape copy and I was like, I need to absolutely get this. Okay guys, that's pretty much the end of this haul video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching and looking at all the pickups that I got in this haul. Let me know if you have any favorite movies or any VHS tape requests or suggestions that I should get. But I just hope that you enjoyed this video. Like I always say, I know this is a little different than my typical gameplay videos that I do, but I have a bunch of those coming out always periodically. So, you know, I have a backlog scheduled and ready to go. So if these kind of videos aren't really your thing, stick around for the gameplays because they are coming. And I'm not like prioritizing these videos over the gameplays because I'm actually doing a lot of gameplay videos, but these are just kind of supplemental in between. So just keep that in mind. And I just thank you guys so much for your support and all your comments. I really do appreciate it. And, you know, I love that I'm like cultivating this little audience here on YouTube. And I just like hearing what you guys have to say and just talking about stuff that we both, or that we all like and that we're all like into. It's just very fun. And, you know, I really enjoy the escape of making YouTube videos, and I hope that this is an escape for you guys too, in a way, from your daily lives or just in general from, you know, the stressors that we all deal with every day. And, you know, I really thank you guys for watching, and I'm getting as much of it out of it as you guys are. And I hope that you guys just take care of yourself and that you all are having a wonderful day. And, you know, don't forget to, you know, don't be too hard on yourself because, you know, there's no manual that comes with life, and we just do the best we can, and that's all that we can ask for. Anyway, all right, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next video. All right, have a good day, everybody. Bye.